Alright guys, so how's it going? So, yeah, videos are going to be slowing down now, but get the light to come on here. Just can't really see, but well, it's kind of snowing right now, but yet there's nothing on top of the radar, or on the radar, so there's a couple of flakes. But this would be what the hell would this be now? I think my third snow blow now. This very last snow blow that I had to do was really just cleaning up drifts, because we got a little something like that, just a little dusting of snow. And then you'd have 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts blowing the shit around for the rest of the day. So it blew it around and you had drifts. So, and I snow blowed last night because we had places to be today, and then we got to go again tomorrow, and then I don't know the day after that, I don't know, but it's going to be at least probably 3 days worth of driving right in a row. So, but it got fairly warm out, and stuff was melting, and then now it's obviously just going to refreeze, and it's going to do that again here. So, in the next few days, but for the next, well, I think it's supposed to start tomorrow night. Who knows exactly when, but they say more towards the late evening, but I don't know. There's supposed to be another snowstorm coming through. The worst of it's supposed to be in the center of North Dakota. They're supposed to get the absolute worst of it all. They're talking, I think, like 5 to 7 inches of snow. And then for us, we could get 2 to 4 inches. Again, of course, depending on where the storm grows and the travel, or where it decides to travel, that will change obviously every day. So, but it's I don't know. It's ridiculous, is what it is. So, I think as of right now, I think we got more snow on the ground this year than we ever did for last winter. For the whole season of last winter, we only had probably an inch, and that was it. This is probably well over 5 inches now. I don't know. So just depends, but I don't know. So, but been trying to keep an eye on road conditions and stuff because, well, you'll see, I got a little video clip over here. It probably won't show up too good because it was kind of shot at night and shot in my garage and had limited light. So, but I just went down to the town where my bank is at. Okay. Mother she had to pick up some eye drops or whatever, because this is for her upcoming surgery, which is now planned for tomorrow, to have eye surgery, which is just, for her cataracts or whatever they call it. But for that, we gotta leave super duper in the early morning, so I'm not gonna be very goddamn happy about this. But going there to the bank anyway, or to that town, the roads were slush. There were some icy spots in some places, but for the most part, it was getting kind of slushy and wet. So the Blazer is officially just filth. I don't know what's on the Blazer right now. It's white. I'm guessing. I don't know if that's salt, because they really don't salt the roads anymore. They don't really do that. I don't really ever. I mean, they might put a thin layer down once in a while, but I think they just, since they put a different road in now, this road is more black, like that's the color of the road now. Technically, the sun should heat that road up a lot more now than if it was just an ordinary or whatever color it was before. So I think that's just to kind of help with de-icing the road quicker and having to use less salt for when they're salting the roads. But I imagine in town they salted. I know over here in town they don't salt really our roads all that much. They did do the intersections. They went pretty heavy on the salt there, but that's just to be expected because that's a crash zone. You know, people trying to stop at stop signs and they can't stop because it's all just pure ice. So it makes sense to lay salt down there and or sand or whatever the hell is it that they throw down there. But it was all slush going there. I was watching the interstate because I have to take the interstate tomorrow morning. That has kind of switched over to, I don't know what they got going on there. Over here in Minnesota, they have it marked as like slush or whatever. I mean, but the thing is that this is all going to freeze now tonight. This is why I'm getting kind of irritated, especially with doing doctor appointments in the wintertime, because we're having snowstorms right after another here. It's going to be one of those years where we just get one snowstorm right after another. No matter if they're small or big, it's just one right after another. The roads are complete shit. The speed limit on the interstate is 75 miles an hour. I'll be lucky if I'm probably doing 60. You know, if the roads are icy. So, but I don't know. And then the worst thing is on top of that, when we leave in the morning, it's still going to be dark out. So no help from the light. There's not going to be any sunlight to warm the road up. You know, it's going to be a nightmare. But I've been trying to keep an eye on the roads. I'm going to check them again before I go to bed tonight, just so I know what's going on, and then I'm going to check them first thing in the morning or whenever I get up. Then I'm going to check road reports and see what's going on, because if they got certain marks, I don't think they're going to have the road shut down, obviously, but, you know, I'm sure it's going to be marked as ice. Ice covers the road, you know, type of stuff. So we'll be basically freaking crawling our way. So we have to leave probably at least, it's going to take us roughly 45 minutes to get there. So I want to say we would probably have to leave maybe half an hour to 40 minutes earlier than we would really like to, just to make up for the amount of time that we're going to waste just crawling our way there. Because it's going to take us a long time to crawl there. We're not going to be able to do the speed limit, yada, yada, yada. I have to be, you know, I got to pay attention. So, whereas if in the summertime, you don't have to do that quite as much, you know. And then I think it's in January, I have a doctor appointment coming up in the city. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that. Because for one, I'm not doing any more driving in the winter. The cities, people cannot fucking drive there in the winter times. They forget how to drive. Once they've gone through a summer, then they go back into winter mode. They just completely forget how to drive. And I don't know what they do to their roads, but you hear it all the time. There's always car accidents over there. People rear-ending other people because they can't stop. Well, one, they're speeding too damn fast. They know the roads are icy, but they don't listen. They're too stupid. And I don't want my Blazer getting wrecked. Even though it's going to be, my appointments are actually going to be during, like, the daytime, you know, like, it's going to be in the afternoon, so I can leave, you know, like, maybe, I don't know, noon, maybe even 11 o'clock, I guess, depending on what time my appointment was. Like, see, I can leave when the sun's up, you know. So I get extra light. The road, if the sun would be out, then the road would get soft and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But for her appointment, they want her, They wanted her so fucking early. So it's going to be a crawl to get there. Probably, it won't be too bad. I shouldn't be crawling my way home because the sun would have been out for a couple of hours. So the road should start on thawing by the time we leave. Granted, if it's going to be somewhat sunny, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be cloudy. Because then they're talking that snowstorm later on. It sounded like it was supposed to come tonight and then snowstorm all day tomorrow, but it looks like they pushed it back, so that's in our favor, but now the road conditions are not in my favor. So, but if it's bad enough, like if I look at the maps, listen to the weather channels and stuff like that, listen to what they're saying, and if I think it's too sketchy, then she's just gonna have to cancel her appointment. There's just no other way around it. You know, so I can't help it. I'm not gonna wreck my, my Blazer because I can't afford to go get another one. So, at the end of the day, it's going to be my call, so if they don't like it too fucking bad, well then I guess if they want to risk it, then the hospital can send somebody down to get her then. Because that's on them. So, but since I only have one Blazer, I can't really afford to wreck it, so I have to be smart with what I do. So, it's just not gonna be worth it. So, I'm not gonna wreck it just for them, just so they can get her there, and do what they got to do, and then yada yada yada. Right? So, not gonna happen. So, but yeah, it looks like they pushed it back a little bit, which is fine. But the 2 to 4 inches, we don't really need it. I mean, I want more snow than this, because the more snow we have, obviously the more moisture we're gonna have. But now, since I think about it, we're not gonna probably really get that much rain throughout summer, because that's usually how it goes. If we get a shit ton of snow, then we lack the rain that we need. So, I don't know. It's like I don't know, we still need some rain. Even if we do get, 10 feet of snow, we're still going to need rain throughout the month of June and July just to give the grass something to drink. Because it'll drink all that snow water up in a hurry. Especially when it first starts to grow. So, we might get a little bit of a flood this year too, I don't know. Or for next year or whatever, but it's not going to probably be enough, so. But we have no control over it. We just got to take whatever we can get. So that's why I hope that, we get a little bit of rain, at least in June and July, to kind of, give the grass an extra boost in moisture. But probably won't happen. We'll probably be in somewhat of a drought, but I don't know. What do you do? So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the videos will be slowing down to the point of just maybe once a week or something. I don't know. But we did get some more snow. Like I said, I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th snow blow now. But that last time was just some drifting that I had to. I don't even know how many snow blows I've been through. You can already tell I don't care. But it's been a couple anyway. So. But we got another one, coming here in the next couple of days, so we'll have to fire up the stinking snowblower again. But I don't know, what do you do? Nothing really to do about it. That's just how the weather plays around here, so. But I don't know, what do you do, So, but there's no wind, which is a good thing, but that might be a bad sign too. It's kind of like the calm before the storm kind of thing, right? So, not really looking forward to that, but what are you going to do? So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys a little update to what's going on. Got stuff to do, and it's going to be busy for the next couple of days, and then we gotta. I don't see, the thing is too is that her, after she has her eye surgery, well, then she has to go back to the other hospital, which is much closer to home, obviously, but that's where my bank is at, in that town, and that's just a checkup the very next day. That's when the snowstorm is supposed to actually officially be here. So that appointment might get canceled. That's just the way it's going to be. I am not going to risk my blazer. Because, you know, if you even get a quarter of an inch of snow and then you get 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts, all this crap's just going to blow around. So, unless it's wet snow, then it won't blow. But if it's powdery, like this stuff is right now, this will all blow away. This will all just blow around and make it miserable. So, you know, that appointment might have to get canceled and pushed back to the following week or something. Just because, you know, I don't know. The weather is... Just, I don't like doing stuff in the wintertime. I keep telling people that, but they don't want to fucking listen. So, it's ridiculous. It's too much of a high risk on my end, because if I destroy my blazer, I can't get another one for another few years. So, you know, I have to be cautious in what I do, and I got to make smart decisions until I can get a second. Yeah, at least until I get a second blazer here, you know, or something. So then it won't matter. But until then, that's what I got to, you know, deal with. So people don't like it too damn bad. So, like I said, I think I have an appointment coming up in January. That's going to be the coldest freaking month out of the whole year, probably. It's January and February. So I might just push my appointment, you know, cancel this one. I'll see how January is when we're actually in that month, but if it's looking like it's going to be extremely cold and crappy and just disgusting weather all the time, I'm just going to cancel my appointment because it's not worth it. Because you never know. You look at it 1 week, that day that my appointment's on could be sunny and perfect conditions, and then 1 day from that appointment, it could be complete whiteout snowstorm, you know, like you can't predict this winter shit. It just comes out of nowhere. So, you know, that's what I like about Minnesota and North Dakota. They both have it. Of course, I'm sure Canada and everybody else has it too. But mine is called, I think mine's called MDOT, which is, you know, for the Minnesota Department for Highway Cleaning or whatever the fuck they call them, you know, whatever bullshit. So I think mine is MDOT, and in North Dakota is NDDOT. I don't know. They got some numbers too and stuff, but they have a map that shows what the road conditions are like, and that is either from when the trucks have gone over them or people are reporting it. So those get updated every anywhere from every couple of minutes to every couple hours. But you can actually, when the trucks are out plowing the roads, they have a camera on the front of their truck, and it takes pictures of what the road looks like. So I've been watching that, kind of giving me an idea what the roads look like. And then there's also stationary cameras up on towers. There's one right outside my town, just between my town and the gas station. There's a camera there. It's not live. It just takes pictures every few minutes or whatever of the road. North Dakota has one right off their bridge, right by the truck stop. And there's that little overpass. That takes pictures of the interstate. And then you got some, of course, you know, throughout Minnesota and North Dakota. But they take pictures every few minutes of what the road looks like. And the same thing with the trucks. If the trucks are out, it'll take pictures of the road. So that has been what has been helping me keep an eye on stuff, and I can make smart decisions on that. That's why we were able to go today to get the eye drop stuff, just because the roads looked pretty good. And come to find out they're pretty much slush. So my freaking clean blazer is all dirty now, and now unfortunately it's going to stay dirty all winter. Go figure, right? This is another reason why I don't like having nice stuff. Because it pisses me off. Now, if that blazer was 50 years old, then I probably wouldn't really care. And if it had, rust holes in it the size of my fist, well, then I honestly would not care then. But since this is clean, and my going to town rig, and it's, I don't want to say it's rust free, but there's no fist size holes in it yet, so it's still a pretty nice blazer. So, that's when it gets kind of irritating. But if it was a rust bucket, then I wouldn't care. But what do you do? When you live in this type of environment, you just got to put up with it. So, what do? You just got to put up with it. So, but that blazer will be now staying that dirty until spring. So, even then, it's not even going to get cleaned right away because now spring, the roads are going to get all muddy and slushy and crappy. So, fuck it. It'll stay dirty for quite a long time. There's nothing really do about it. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. My hands are getting cold now. And just wanted to give you guys a small update to what's going on so you guys knew that I just didn't fall off the face of the earth. But my videos will be slowing down, so just be aware of that. So, cold weather and yada, yada, yada. So, maybe one of these days I'll try to get a snow blowing video for you guys. I know I haven't done one yet this year, but you can only make so damn many of those before you get kind of tired of them. Plus the cold is extremely hard on my GoPro batteries, and this one again is crapped out, so I don't know. It holds a charge for a couple days and then it's freaking dead again. So typical GoPro battery for you, but what do you do? So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess I have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.